Well, hey there, guys. Well, I did something stupid. I run over my little Ryobi air compressor, and I was just complimenting that thing and saying what a good job it was doing and how happy I was to have it. And here's what happened. Um, I left it connected to my valve stem, and I drove off with the trailer. So today we're going to work on trying to fix that. I actually broke off the little nozzle, pulled it right off the hose. So we're going to try to fix that and see if we are successful. So stay tuned. All right, guys, what I got here, I got the air compressor. I mean, it looks pretty bad. You know, it was wet in the morning when I drove off with it, with the dew on the ground and everything. So this thing here looks a little worse for the course. But here is the little nozzle. And what it looks like is this hose just pushes on there, and this part here is crimped on. So we're going to work at trying to uncrimp this thing here and seeing if we can get that hose back on. Let's see what I can come up with. You always want to cut away from yourself, so you're not cutting yourself. Well, that come off nice and easy. Let me close this up so it doesn't jump up and get me. Just a little piece of plastic in there. Okay, here's what we got now. So we got that crimped piece of metal. And I have an idea. I have a really good idea for that. But let's see if we can clamp on. Well, my fingernails are long. I need to cut them things. Cut them or paint them, one of the two. Anyway, see if I can clamp onto that and then turn this. This whole mechanism might just miraculously come apart. Well, I dropped it, and it bounced all the way to the back underneath part of the toolbox. Wow. Okay, see what we can get done here. I'm gonna try to hold it with these pliers. This plastic is kind of messed up already. So later on, don't blame me for that. Well, I am to blame for that anyway. What I'm thinking about doing, hoping you can see this all right, I'm thinking about getting the screwdriver in here and prying up on this. This only looks like it's aluminum. Thinking about prying up on this here in the middle, right in between these two little peaks. That's where it was crimped in. Can you see that? The little crimp mark right here. I want to push that back up if I can get in there and do that. There's still a little bit of hose in there. I just noticed that. But if I can get in here and push them little crimps up and make this bigger, then I can crimp it back down myself on the hose I have left. I thought I was going to have to put this in the vise, guys, but I might be able to do this myself. Looks like I'm making a little headway. I got to find a way to get this hose out of here that's still embedded. Let me see what a pick will do. big piece there. Oh, that's the rest of it. Yep. See that little aluminum piece come right off. Now, so now I got the barb fitting, and I got this little crimped on piece. Now what I'm thinking about doing with this, I already got a plan here. Just formulated it in the old noggin. What I'm thinking to do with this, I'm gonna find me something. Gonna put me a bolt that'll just barely fit in here and kind of tap it down and expand this piece of metal where it's nice and round. And then I'm gonna crimp it down myself. And I think I'll have this in the bag. All right, guys, well, here's what I got. I found a metric looking bolt, and it looks like it'll just barely fit in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap, tap, tap on this thing and see if I can expand that piece of, this little piece of aluminum. This workbench is kind of new to me. I bought it brand new, scratch and dent, of course. But I'm going to try to save on it here a little bit. As a matter of fact, I might try to save on it a little bit more. I might put another layer of protection on here. And then I'm gonna use this kind of like that. I'm not going to go with the big hammer. Let me see if I can get you in close. All right. Can y'all see that? Well, that's all the way on, and it's at the bottom. Now, how am I going to get that off? Well, this is a bolt, so I'm thinking I can just screw it right off. Now look at that. That's a nice round surface. I think, let's see. Here's the hose that broke on me. That goes on there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. What's that smart speaker doing, listening to me? Did you hear that? Yeah. I'm going to cut this back a little bit. Lay these pieces over here. Let me cut this back to a nice unfrazzled. Alright, what I think I'm going to do here is try to get these ends where they won't mess up on me. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, now let's check this out. Now we can put this back on if the hole is big enough, barely. Okay, you know, guys, once I get this in there, I'm not going to be able to pull it back out. So I want to do this now. I got another little trick up my sleeve. Here guys, here's what I got here is 3M super weather strip adhesive, and I have had this this stuff around my whole working life, ever since I've been a mechanic. It used to come in only yellow, and then they started making it in black, which is the best thing. And I've always had this around, like I said. Got to be careful you keep the tip clean. Put it back in with the tip clean, and keep it refrigerated. I always keep it in my refrigerator. Now you can keep it in air conditioning, it's okay, but in my garage I always keep it in the refrigerator. I'm gonna put this all the way around in here, and hopefully, all right, where's my rag? Here we go. Gotta have this clean when you put it away. You gotta get it before it oozes out. Oh, yeah, it's a pain. There. If you don't do that, your cap will get glued on, and you don't want that. There. Now, don't forget to put this in the air condition. If you leave it out in the heat, it will get so, it won't completely dry up on you, but it'll get so thick it won't come out. So I'm gonna put that right here where I don't forget it. So that is all nice and in there, and this doesn't dry real quick, so you can let it set for a little while. And I'm gonna try to get this all in there where it looks like it did before. All right, what I got here, guys, is a chisel, and I don't know if you can see the end, but it's kind of flat, so it's not gonna cut through. It's gonna make a little indentation, and I'm gonna do this all the way around if I can there. Put it right here in the corner. Gonna put it right here in the corner and hold it. Okay, see that little big dent I just put in there? I'm gonna do that all the way around. You know, I'm thinking I really need something that will go all the way around and crimp it at the same time. I got an idea. I'm thinking this here, guys, might just work. Nice little hose clamp. Oh, I need a Phillips head. Get here where y'all can still see. Now I'm just going to clamp this as tight as I can and see if the magic will happen. Well, that seems like it crimped it down pretty good. Got one more thing I want to do here, guys, and that would be to put some heat shrink on here to make it look like factory. Let's see if I got something that'll work. Alrighty, we're gonna try this one, guys. And I'm gonna put that as close as I could to the end. And we're gonna see if we can do this. Get my glasses back on. See if we can do this without burning it. Should use my heat gun, but I'm not. Well, guys, I think it's time to go try it out. Don't you? Well, guys, I've already let the air out of this tire. You know, some air, not all. And I'm going to clean this up here, and then we're going to try it out. Alright, guys, well, I'm going to set this to 40. And hopefully you can see that. And we're starting. Well, guys, there you have it, 40. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I've enjoyed making it because I got to fix something and I got to save myself about $65 for this this unit right here. I didn't have to go out and buy another one. A lot of people would have just thrown it away, but not around here at Double Trouble Garage. We fix stuff. Anyway, hope y'all had a good video. Until next time, guys, please like, share, subscribe, tell people about my channel, have them subscribe. I really appreciate it. Leave me a comment. Good comments are very appreciated. And you know, until next time, God bless. See ya.